Hey there, Tamir from FIBONACCI.com here, pre-market preparations for Monday, April 29th. Hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Say hi, don't be shy. Reminder, this pre-market live will be in English. We are going live 2 times a day, 2 times a week. English, Monday and Wednesday, Hebrew, Tuesday and Thursday. So, how are you doing this morning? Look at Tesla pre-market at the 190 area, already 12% to the upside. Is this the time to start buying Tesla? Maybe yes, maybe no. No one knows. For now, Tesla looks very bullish, super bullish, if one can say. Let's see. Don't chase. This is a major gap to the upside. Don't chase this gap. Let the noise settle down. Let the price settle down. No FOMO. I know some of you have FOMO on Tesla now. Don't forget, Tesla came all the way down from 290. So now it's 190. Okay, so in the last 2-3 trading days, Tesla went up around 17%. But even if we will enter tomorrow above 192, maybe above 200, and Tesla will go towards the 290 area, it's another 40% to the upside. No FOMO, ladies and gentlemen, especially with this kind of gaps to the upside. No FOMO. So, how is everybody doing? The light is, in my opinion, too bright. Let me adjust the light a little bit. Too bright, no? What do you think? Adjust this one, adjust this one. How is it now? Light is much better. Do you hear me? In my opinion, too bright. How do you hear me? How do you see me? Change the mic. Change the camera. How is everybody doing? How was your weekend? How was the holiday? I know there is Mimuna today, so if you're celebrating Mimuna, go slow on the dough. What else? What else? Any point on hoping, Diego? I think I just answered the question, no? Just answered the question. No FOMO. Tesla will open at the 12 or 13 gap up. Gaps, more than 85% of them will get filled. So now we have the gap over here at the 146 once again. And now we have the gap over here at the 171. Careful, do not chase. Let Tesla relax. No FOMO. No FOMO whatsoever. Hi Eyal, thank you very much. Sam wants AMD. Jack, David, Sam, hi. Ingrid, hi. Zorik, Faiz, Diego, Iris, Osher, Itzik, hi. Jack, Tomer, Ohad. Why you have delay? Just click the live. Click the live button so it will turn from gray to red. From gray to red. This trend line is no more relevant. Now we are heading towards this trend line. This area will be the next major resistance. All this area over here. Now, for those who don't know, this is the FTI Fibonacci-Traders indicator. This is the indicator that I've developed myself with, of course, the help of developers. I don't know how to write Pine script, but I gave them everything that they need to write this, to develop, write, I don't know, how do you say it, program this FTI. Now, for those who still don't know, you can adjust everything on the FTI. The FTI gives you everything that you want according to the trade that you want to take according to the time frame that you are trading. For now, as you can see, the FTI, the auto Fibo length, we have here this drop down list starts with 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, and 44. No need to guess, they are all Fibonacci numbers. Now, once I adjust it from 55, let's say to 8, and as you can see, the Fibonacci is looking for the most recent high and recent lows in the past 10 trading days. Now, if I go up to the 13, it looks and it's adjusted itself to the recent high, recent low in the past 13 days, and so on and so on. Usually on a daily and for swing, I usually use the 34. As you can see, swing high, swing low in the past 34 trading days. This is the recent high, this is the recent low. I like to use the 34 or the 55, and as you can see in the past 55 trading days, this is the recent high, this is still the recent low, not surprising. So now we are in this trend, and as you can see, we can take it to the downside, we can take it to the upside. For future support and resistance, you have here all the levels that you need, and you have this time frame, multi-time frame. You can change it from 1 second, and you see, from 1 second all the way to 1 year, 12 months, bullish on Tesla. So you can adjust it also according to the time frame that you are trading, according to everything, and you have everything over here. So this is how you adjust the FTI and how it works. Basically, once again, for swing trading, I like to use the 34 to 55. For day trading, I use 13 or 21, sometimes the 34, but these are my setups. And if you want the FTI on your chart, one click away, check the links in the description below. Let's see how futures are looking. We have here on the 2 hours chart, 2 hours time frame on the futures. As you can see, 51.14, very tough resistance. Now the support is the 5100, below it 50.90. On the 15 minutes, it looks like this. We have the 15.150 area now entering the yellow zone. Let's see, we're still above a buy signal on the futures. Yellow zone needs to hold. Below it, we will see the 51 to the downside. Bitcoin going down slowly, going back to the 61k. Below it, 58,800. Below the 58,800, you will see these two support areas, the 52k and the 50 to the downside. Overall, Bitcoin, nothing bullish in my opinion, and it's only my opinion. Everything that you see is my opinion only. Always do your own due diligence, ladies and gentlemen. What else? Hi, my name is Tamir, not Tamil. Thank you very much. How about Meta? Meta, bearish on all time frames. For now, 442 is the resistance, 414 is the support. And if you're asking about Meta, I assume you did not see the weekly market recap. As I say, every day I post this, not this one, I want this one, like this. Now this is the Fibonacci-Traders YouTube channel. As you can see, every day, every weekend I post market recap in Hebrew and in English, top stocks to watch. What do you say about the new thumbnails? I found a new AI generator from text to image, not Midjourney. Look at this thumbnail. Look at this thumbnail. Anyway, you go to videos, you have the Hebrew version, you have the English version, stock market recap, top stocks to watch. So watch it. Meta, long only above Friday's highs. Until then, bearish on all time frames. What else do we have? Hi Jack, thank you very much. Tomer, Ohad, there is 3 minutes delay. We talked about it. I also delay. The Hebrew, Tuesday and Thursday. Hi Gil. Pan W for Ingrid. Pan W, still, I don't see anything much on this name. I tell you the truth, nothing much on this name. Let's see what we can achieve from this name. Long, only a day or two. I would wait 2 days above the 294, or if you have this kind of candle which closes above the 303, you can go long on Pan W, manage your risk according to the green label, according to the Fibonacci. But overall, Pan W, I would wait for a break at least above the 296, preferably above the 303. What else do we have? BURL. What is BURL? By the way, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. It costs nothing, nothing. I see you out there, those who did not hit the like. And if you hit the subscribe, you will see an emoji over here, down left over here, an emoji with your name on it. Check it out, super cute. BRL holding nice above the 174, long continuation. We can start taking long above the 188. Next major resistance will be the 196. Don't forget always to check when your stocks have earnings. What do you say about snow? Let's talk about snow. Snow, nothing much. Let's clean the chart. Let the FTI do its work. What do we say about snow? I would wait. As you can see, the yellow zone, this 159, 160 area, very tough resistance. I would wait for at least 2 days above the 159 to consider long. You also have this trend line over here. Look at this trend line. Tough resistance. Trend lines, Fibonacci. This is all you need to start looking things you never saw before. Seeing things you never saw before. KDP with a major gap to the downside. Be careful because below the 33, this gap, in my opinion, will get filled. 90-95% chance below the 33, this gap will get filled on KDP. DUOL, Duolingo, broke above this short-term downtrend, but look at this, the yellow zone, tough resistance. Wait for a break and a close. Always look for a candle's close above the resistance. Breaking throughout the day doesn't mean anything. You need a close above the resistance, and for now the resistance is the 226. Apple. Eyal, you did not see my stock market recap. Apple, now pre-market, careful. Apple is have earnings. I told it on the weekly chart, on the weekly video. I'm not touching Apple. No matter what Apple does, I'm not touching it until next Monday. In my opinion, Apple still in a downtrend, below the yellow zone. Yes, pre-market we're above the yellow zone. Patience. In my opinion, I'm not touching Apple. Tabula. I don't remember when I drew this red line, but we're back above it. Now what do we see? Trend line like this. Look at this. One candle. Doesn't matter how big or strong it is, does not change the overall sentiment. Look at this trend line. Fibonacci. If you want to learn in-depth candlestick analysis together with trend lines, start seeing things you never saw before, being a professional technical analyst, be a professional trader, because what you see and what you trade, there are two separate things. So if you want to learn How to do it? Check the links in the description below. Choose your path for financial freedom. For now, Taboola is going down. 2 downtrend channels, 1 trend line for the lower highs, 1 trend line for the lower lows. Taboola next week earnings. For now, if you want to go short below 412, back to the 390. Lululemon pre-market, pretty good. 1.3% to the downside. Let's check Fibonacci like this. Long above the 370 and then towards 394 and 411. I also talked about Lululemon in the stock market weekly recap, so check it out. I'm talking about Lululemon, I think 2 or 3 minutes. What's my plan on Lululemon? So check it out. What about IBIT? Just check this one, Bitcoin. What's going on with Bitcoin? It will let you know what's going on with all the rest of the Bitcoin ETFs. Same price action. Bearish, yellow zone, very tough resistance. Now this is the support. The 35.62 is the support. Below it 34, below 34, and it's bye-bye. This gap will get filled, this gap will get filled, and this gap will get filled, most likely with very high chance below the 34. All this gap to the downside, at least 85% of them will get filled. Hood, Samsung, you did not see my top stocks to watch. Hood is one of them. Hood looking very good. Hood earnings, still have time. Now look at this yellow zone, tough resistance, broke above this downtrend line, but one day does not change the overall sentiment. I'm waiting for at least 2 days closing inside the yellow zone above the 18, and then we will start taking long on Hood. And I mean the Fibonacci Traders Discord, the only Discord that will make you money. Join us today and you will start seeing results. CDNS still below this downtrend channel, still below the yellow zone. CDNS, we are past earnings, but below the yellow zone. Downtrend continuation below 273 towards 261 and 246. AMD we are also talking about in the stock market recap every day, every weekend. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. AMD still inside a downtrend channel below the yellow zone. For now, AMD nothing much. Careful. Tomorrow, after the bell, AMD's earnings coming up. What else do we have? Jets. Let's talk about jets. Jets flying or crashing? No, neither. Just sideways move. Waste of time. Long above the 21.20. Downtrend below 1990 towards 19. Nothing much on jets. SoFi. Long time since we checked SoFi. SoFi still below this major. You see, I have here an alert. I'm still waiting for a break above the 8. The 8 area, very tough resistance. Now SoFi to the downside. Where? The yellow zone. Nothing much on SoFi. No long at least. No long. She just reported earnings. But look at the earnings. Going down. How much? SoFi pre-market almost 4% after beating earnings. This is why going into earnings with open positions, it's pure gambling. I'm saying it over and over and over and over again. Look at this trend line. It's all about technical analysis. Ladies and gentlemen, once and for all, let's put all the cards on the table. There is nothing fundamental in trading. It's all about technical analysis. I know SoFi, I know the company. I don't care what the company does. I don't care about their earnings. I don't care about their revenue. I don't care about the contracts. None. All I care is price action. And what do we see about price action? I have an alert above the 8 because I know this 8 is a very tough resistance. This trend line, resistance since end of 2023. Look at this. Every time SoFi reaches this trend line, getting rejected. Beautiful earnings, if you ask me. Great numbers, right? It's all about technical analysis. Once again, Friday, SoFi got rejected. Boom, to the downside. It's all about technical analysis. It's not about Excel files. It's not about fundamentals. It's not about analysts. It's not about none. If you want to make money trading, you need to know technical analysis. You need to understand this universal language of price action and how price reacts to trend lines and Fibonacci. That's it. All the rest is pure noise. SE. Let's check SE. SE back above this yellow trend line. We remember this yellow trend line. We talked about this yellow trend line already a few weeks or so, and we said as long as SE is grinding up below or above this trend line, the way is up. Beautiful aging. Now long continuation above the 64, and you will see 68 and 72 to the upside. What else? ACMR. ACMR, not a fond of this. Maybe for short. I will put an alert here. Below the 2450, this gap at the 2280 will get filled. You want to go long, you need to wait at least 2 days above the 3020. Airbus. Airbus. What is Airbus? Airbus SE. You sure? You want this one? No problem. Airbus SE. It's in the euro. Just for you to know, if you don't know. This is in the euro stock market. You have a very nice uptrend. Look at this. Trend lines and Fibonacci works on everything that you want to trade, no matter where you want to trade. In the US, Europe, Israel, Japan, China, Australia, New Zealand stock market. It doesn't matter. It's all about trend lines and Fibonacci overall. Now, it's bearish on all time frames. Careful breaking below this area. You will see 149 and all this future support. What else? What else? How was it? I love matzah. I love matzah. I love matzah balls. I love everything considering this holiday. MSFT for David. MSFT, another name that I'm going through because it's part of the Magnificent Seven. Every day, every weekend, I post also videos, and Microsoft is one of those names. Microsoft, I want to see at least hanging above the 403. You have this gap that needs to get filled at the 400. The major support is the 388. AMD we talked about. Rotem, thank you very much. Just go back a few minutes. Once this live is over, go back and watch. I talked about AMD. Wisdom India, again this one. Looks good with this doji. I don't know, long continuation above Friday. towards 45.75 and 46. Roy Cohen, thank you very much for subscribing. You see, Roy Cohen got his jumping emoji overall. This EPI India ETF looks bullish. Thank you, Jack. HD. Long time since I checked HD. Downtrend until proven otherwise. No need FTI, no need nothing. Downtrend until proven otherwise. No long on HD, no long on this name. Below the 326, you will see 307. MDWD. MDWD. MediWound. What's the volume on this one? No volume. Why trade this with no volume? 70. This is the average. The average is around 80. Why? Never got it. Why trade this? What's the average about? Why it doesn't give me the average? Anyway, the average is around 73, 80. Super low trading flow. Nothing much. It's bullish. You see the FTI gives you bullish trend line. Let's see the upper trend line. This next area, this area is a very tough resistance. Watch out from this area, breaking above it, and you will see 22 to the upside. This yellow zone, the 1670 is the support. Careful. Roy, we already talked about Tesla. I talked about in the stock market weekly review, so go back, watch it. Also Hebrew version. And just a few minutes ago, in the beginning of this live, we talked about Tesla, MSTR downtrend, trying to break above this downtrend channel, but as you can see, the trend is down, bearish on all time frames, below the 1135, and these two gaps will get filled. Watch out today after the closing bell. What else? We talked about Tesla. Roy, go back and check the start of this live. Once this live is over, go back and check what we talked about Tesla, and go back and check the Hebrew version of the weekly stock market review. I'm talking about Tesla as well. VRT, bullish on all time frames. This doji, I would wait. If you're not long yet, I would wait. Maybe we're going to retest the 88.80 and then next leg up towards 103 and 113. If you're already long, your stop should be just here, the 87.33. This is the beauty of the FTI. You don't need to think. It gives you everything one click away. Everything that you need, just one click away. Let's check the futures. What the futures are saying? Nothing much. Still struggling with this 51.13, 51.14. If you want to join the Fibonacci Traders Discord and get the FTI in your chart, just click the link I just posted over here. What else do we have? This is VRT. NVTS. Let's check NVTS. Downtrend, trying to break above the middle trend line. We can start taking long position above the 470 towards the upper border of this downtrend channel. Of course, once again, I say it once again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice. Everything that you see and hear is my opinion only, based on 7 years plus of experience with the help of my little friend, the FTI, but it's still my opinion only. VRT we just talked about. Guys, ladies, gentlemen, you don't check what we're talking about. Check that you're live. We talked about VRT. CVNA. CVNA looking super bullish. Nice. Long continuation above Friday's highs. You will see 88.40 and 94. LPG. LPG still inside this uptrend channel, long continuation above Friday's highs, above the 42.75, and you will see 44, 46.70, and all the way to 459. And Thursday, careful, 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 coming Thursday, you have earnings, not you. LPG have earnings. What else? Last name before we wrap up. Iridium. Iridium we are still long. Iridium we took long. If you follow me on YouTube and you saw not 2 days ago, previous week's top stocks to watch, you know we took Iridium last Monday and Iridium already gave us 16% to the upside. Now struggling with this 31.70. Above it we will see 34 and 36.58 to the downside. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining this live. Once again, go back, watch my top stocks to watch for the coming week, watch my weekly market recap, and you will be fully prepared for this coming week. We have Amazon earnings. Tuesday we have AMD earnings coming up also. When? Today, I think. No, tomorrow also. We have AMD, we have Amazon, we have Apple. Stay tuned for another super interesting week. And if you want to start making money through trading and you want to start your financial freedom journey through trading, check the links in the description below. Join the Fibonacci Traders universe and you will start seeing results. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you very much. Hit the like, subscribe. Until the next video, until the next live, stay safe.